Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with patch notes and updates to the 3.5.0 live build. There was a PTU 3.5Y patch, which then became a hotfix for the live environment. Really, it should be listed as a 3.5.1 patch, but it's not. But let's jump into it. The patch has some feature updates. There's various polish to NPCs and usables around Area 18, lighting polish for Lorville, Area 18, and underground bunkers. They added more variation to NPC service beacons, the missions that spawn around now. They've adjusted the HUD element on several ships to avoid offset overlap or scaling issues. Radar ping results should now appear on the 3D radar as well. There's a good few bug fixes here. The skybus at Area 18 should no longer occasionally hitch in its motion. Missile lock and launch should no longer be unbound by default. Daineely's dialogue and animation should no longer become mangled if the player exits and returns to the interaction area. The no-fly zone at Area 18 should now properly take control of the ship and not fly the player into the ground, which is very useful. Restricted area warnings should no longer display in third person. Players should no longer occasionally become stuck in powered-off unexploded ships upon taking critical damage. They've also fixed weapons that now should no longer occasionally aim at the predicted location, so it's actually a lot easier to aim in-game. Weapons deconverge less, basically, which is a major issue that was solved. Players should no longer quantum travel to a point just outside of the detectable radius where further quantum travel destinations are visible, so basically you don't have to travel towards your location before seeing the quantum travel destinations again, which was obviously an annoying issue, which made it look like you couldn't quantum travel again or quantum travel was broken, but now that's fixed. They are visible, those destinations now. They fixed missing weapons at various displays for a Cubby Blast. There should no longer be objects preventing interaction with some store items at Cubby Blast as well. Landing dust should no longer persist even with ship power and engines off. Players should no longer be occasionally blocked by the no-fly zone when attempting to land or take off from side hangars at Area 18. They corrected the Destroy Stash mission to reward the correct amount. The Destroy Stash count should no longer fluctuate occasionally either. The freelancers should no longer have cockpit geometry blinking in and out when entering or exiting hangars. There's a fix for missing ambient audio at Area 18 and some of the underground bunkers. The Snoopy cap should no longer remain attached to the player after removing their helmet. The player should now be able to move on respawn after dying with chat activated. They've also fixed 9 client crashes and 7 server crashes. This was really a little polish and bug fix patch. There had been a problem with Twitch's counter mission to destroy packages in the storehouse, which has now been fixed. You could have made huge amounts of money for little effort there. Obviously, that was more of an exploit than anything else, or not intended rather than an exploit. A real important thing was now you can leave major landing zones consistently with ships of all sizes. So being able to actually leave Area 18 is very useful to being able to play the game, and you're not trapped there anymore. The branch should be more stable and playable now. However, there are still some major known issues which they are working through. When exiting the options menu on character customization screen, the options will remain up, disabling player control. You do have to escape out of the customizer if you do get that problem. If you exit the game with the mobility glass still open, when you return in that same session, you will have a blurry screen. You have to actually close the mobility glass before exiting consistently, otherwise you have to reload the game. Delivery boxes can fall through the floor on some ships, obviously a major problem they do need to fix, because otherwise it prevents you from doing some missions or becomes quite annoying occasionally. Ships do not leave cargo when destroyed at the moment. Obviously that's one of the reasons to be a pirate, being able to steal people's cargo. Ruto's hologram is missing. Ruto's entry mission will sometimes fail to complete as well. Area 18 habs lack atmospheric pressure, so if you log off without a helmet on, sometimes you have to try and rapidly put a helmet and undersuit back on when you log back in, otherwise you suffocate. Ships can exceed their speed limit by turning slightly while accelerating, obviously not intended. Trying on clothing at Cassava outlet can sometimes result in a loss of armor pieces. Shipbed logouts are unreliable and inconsistent at the moment. Stowed items can sometimes appear attached to the player's leg. Switching to an external camera from the pilot seat in a ship and then back will reset the HUD and chat. Also, the 300 series variants are planned to be flyable for what is assumedly the 3.5.1 patch. There is certainly more bug fixes and updates that the 3.5 branch could benefit from in the short term as well, obviously sorting through those major known issues, and there are lots of other little outlying bugs. Star Citizen is alpha, it is the nature of the alpha, but plowing through the major bugs and sort of like blockers to gameplay for some people, that's what needs to be resolved in the shorter term. But what do you think? Are you playing 3.5 live at the moment? Have you been waiting for these major issues to be resolved first? Are you waiting on another release this year? Do you think these changes have made the current build a lot more playable? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship. For April 2019, we are giving away a Drake Corsair with lifetime insurance. It's the new concept ship focused on exploration, and the loaner for that ship is currently the Constellation Aquila and the Buccaneer. To be in for a chance of winning, be subscribed to my channel and comment on any video that I put out during April. Full details in the description below. Need a PC or upgrade to play Star Citizen? Consider Shadow. Shadow is a cloud-based subscription alternative to a gaming PC, and it works with Star Citizen Alpha 3.5 better than it ever has. It leverages the power of the internet to give you a Windows 10 gaming environment potentially anywhere. Check out the links below or go to shadow.tech for more information. Use the code BoredGamer to receive a discount on your subscription if you do decide to try it. I'm not sponsored or paid by Cloud Imperium in any way. This is a Star Citizen news and fan channel that is supported by you, the community. Patrons, donations, subscriber stars, YouTube members, that little join button underneath my videos, all help support the channel and allow me to create regular video content, maintain a website, upload podcasts, and more. If you wish to go that extra mile, it is amazingly helpful. There is occasional exclusive content for those that do as well.